Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Your guys' support and the growth of the channel has just been tremendous. So thank you guys very much. Don't forget to please like, subscribe, and share. If you are enjoying the content, I am putting out regular content weekly. So hit the little notification button so you know when new videos pop up. Today, I want to talk about a topic that I think is kind of undervalued when it comes to addressing the progress of your physique and your fitness in general, and that is stress. Okay, we've heard it all before. We experience it in our lives all the time. Stress kills, right? I don't think we understand fully how much stress affects our body. Not only affects, our inward portion of our body, but our outward portion, our physique. Stress is inevitable in everybody's life, okay? What we need to concentrate on, though, is not trying to eliminate the stress, but managing it, okay? We have this pool. Think of your body as a pool, okay? And stress from your personal life, stress from the gym, stress from your business, stress from relationships, stress from, paying bills. All those little things go into this pool that we have. There's not an individual stress pool for the gym. There's not an individual stress pool for your job or for your relationships. Everything gets thrown into one pool. Eventually, as stress keeps piling in there, keeps pouring into the pool, and you're not managing it, that pool is going to overflow. And that overflow is going to affect all areas of your life. Even if you don't have much stress from, your personal life, the stress from training, the stress from, your business, the stress from other areas will start affecting your personal life. Stress from your personal life, from your business, from school, all that stuff can start affecting your training also if you are not managing it. Now, I often get asked, how do you manage stress? And that is a very individual process, okay? How I manage stress is going to be different from how you manage stress, which is going to be different from how your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife or mother or father or friend manages stress. We all have to find something that releases us, okay, that takes us away from that stressful event, that stressful situation that we are finding ourselves in, or stressful thought. For me, I love training. I love training when I'm happy. I love training when I'm sad. I love training when I'm stressed. It is an outlet for me. For some people, that might compound the stress, okay? Perhaps maybe you like to go read a book, or you want to just go for a walk, or you can play with your dog. You got to find something that takes you away from that stressful situation, that stressful environment, at least for a little bit, okay? Stress, we know, has many physiological things that it ruins in our body, increases blood pressure, increases heart rate. It also prohibits fat loss, okay? So when your stress gets built up and your cortisol levels get high, that inhibits the breakdown of fat to be burned, okay? So this is how it can start affecting your physique goals. Say you're putting in all the work in the gym, right? You're getting enough volume in, your diet's on point, all this stuff, and you're not making any progress. Well, you need to take a look at your stress levels. Are you so stressful that you're not sleeping at night? Are you so stressful that your cortisol levels are just consistently, chronically high, and you're not able to burn that stored fat that you're wanting to? Or is the cortisol so high that it's blunting muscle protein synthesis? All these things need to come into play and factor into, how you progress in your physique goals or your performance goals, whether you're a power lifter, maybe you're a team sport athlete or an individual athlete. I think that there's a good trend now starting to talk about stress, and I think in the upcoming years, there's going to be more studies done on it and how it actually affects not only our physical body, but our mental and emotional health as well. I know for me personally, stress has been a major issue in my life for a long time. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I suffered from a nearly life-ending eating disorder. I have had chronic anxiety, depression, OCD, and that stress just builds up and it ruins your body. I can tell you from firsthand experience, it deteriorates your body if you do not manage it. And how you manage one situation with stress might not be how you handle and can manage other situations, right? So things that might go on in your personal life, you might have a way to, kind of escape that for a little bit and manage that stress in one way. Stuff that happens at work, you might have a whole nother way that you manage stress. The point being is that you have to experiment. You have to find for yourself what is going to work. As a coach, I can give you, tips and suggestions of what has worked for me, but you're an individual, okay? And your stress is different from my stress. And how we perceive it is also important, because I think when we throw around the term stress and it impacting your life, we think of it in a negative way. Stress can also be because of positive things that are going on in your life, right? Excitement. Maybe you're getting married. Maybe you are, you've worked your ass off and you're getting ready for a show. Maybe you're getting ready for a job promotion. These are all fun, exciting things, right? But it still stresses you out. And the mechanism of stress that happens in your body, it reacts the same way as negative stress, okay? Being overly excited and stressed out about that can be equally as dangerous as being depressed and anxious because of bad situations or bad thoughts or bad circumstances that are happening to you. So manage your stress. How do we do this? Some very basic things that are good for everybody as a whole is make sure your nutrition is on point. I feel like a lot of times people get stressed because they don't have enough nutrients in their body, and it's their body's way of fighting back in a way, okay? It's your body's way of telling you, I'm not getting what I need, and that's why you're anxious. So make sure that your nutrition is on point, okay? Make sure that you're hydrating. A lot of times I find myself when I'm getting, anxious and I'm getting stressed, I'm finding that I'm actually dehydrated, okay? You go have a nice big glass of water, go take a walk, do something like that, and usually you calm down when you remove yourself from your environment that is causing you the stress, and you give your body the nutrients and hydration it needs. Along with hydration, you need to make sure that you're getting enough electrolytes. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, all these things are critical for keeping you hydrated, okay? When the body senses it's hungry or that it's thirsty or something is not right with the nutritional standpoint, it sends stressors through your body as kind of like a defense mechanism, right? A survival mode in some sorts, to let you know that you need to go out, you need to put food in your body, you need to get water, you need to do this stuff, okay? So that's one big key, is to everybody make sure that your nutrition is on point and your water intake and your electrolytes are on point. The other thing is make sure that you are being physically active, okay? I find that when I talk to people that are stressed, they email me they're stressed, I find out that they live very sedentary lives also. They don't have that outlet to release some of that stress and that built up tension in their body, okay? And after a while, we know that tension from school, from work, from relationships, from the gym, everything piles into this pool and it overflows. So you need to make sure that you're getting regular physical activity. Doesn't mean you have to always go pound the weights, but you need to be moving every single day. Moving also gets your mind stimulated. And when your mind is stimulated, you tend to think through things a little bit more clearly, and things that stressed you out before might not necessarily stress you out anymore, okay? The other thing is sleep. Sleep is crucial, guys. We live in a fast-paced, hectic world. We live in a society where doing more is rewarded, right? And to an extent, that's a good thing. But it also is kind of, I think, what's detrimental to our society as well, and why we're seeing an increase in mental health issues, why we're seeing an increase in suicide rates. We're seeing an increase in just people overall being burnt out. And it's because we're not giving our bodies enough time to actually rest and recover. That happens during sleep, okay? We want to get in the gym and we want to pound it hard 7 days a week, right? We want to do all the cardio on top of it. We want to make sure we're doing this and that and this and that during the day. We fill our days jam-packed with work and school and the gym. And then we go to bed at midnight, 1 o'clock, and get right back up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do it all again. Guys, that's not how you restore your body. You're never giving your body a chance to progress the way it can, which in turn causes more tension in your body, causes more stress in your life that is unneeded, right? We're all gonna have these stressors no matter what that comes into our lives from work responsibilities, bills to pay, family situations. But you don't need to add stress on top of it by neglecting these things like your nutrition, your hydration, your sleep and recovery, your activity level, okay? So just if you are someone that deals with a lot of stress, take this video, try to apply it to your life, see if there's some areas that I talked about that might be able to be improved in your life. But the biggest thing I can tell you is experiment with things. Experiment with different things that help take your mind out of whatever stressful situation you're in. This isn't a way to avoid it. This is just a way to take a step back, collect yourself, and see if you can rationally work through whatever stressful situation is upon you, right? This is going to help you in the long run, not only with your mental and emotional health, but your physical goals. When your body is relaxed, when your body chemistry is intact and it's working properly, great things happen with your body. You burn fat. You start building the muscle that you're trying to build. You transform the body that you're working hard to transform. And along the way, you're transforming your mind and you're transforming your emotional state as well. So stress is a killer, guys. Stress is something that we as a society in America and worldwide need to do a better job of. And I think we need to start spreading the awareness of how detrimental stress really can be to your health. Stress is part of the reason that led me down the destructive path in my eating disorder. I did not handle things the right way. I was not in my right mind because I was not managing the stress along the way properly, and I was perceiving it wrong, okay? You can actually use stress and perceive it as a strength and use it to put towards something good, or that stress that comes in your life, you can perceive it as detrimental, and all it's gonna do is take you down. But you, and only you, can find what is going to help you manage that stress. You can't eliminate it, all right? But you can manage it and you can change the way that you perceive it when it comes on. So I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you got a little bit of help out of it. If you are someone that manages or that deals with a lot of stress, please take this video to heart. Try some of the steps that I talked about. Find what works for you. And I swear, if you can find a way to perceive stress in a different way and find ways to manage it when it comes on, you are going to live a healthier, happier, more productive life. You're going to see the transformations mentally, emotionally, and physically that you're wanting, and you're going to strive moving forward. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please reach out to me if you guys have any questions. Leave some comments in the comment section below. What helps you manage stress? Is it listening to music, watching movies, playing with your dog, maybe just going for a walk or gardening? It doesn't matter as long as it's legal and it's safe. Whatever works for you is going to work for you. Thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, and share again. Hit that little notification button, and I will be coming back with another video soon. Take care.